Everyone, I'm going to show you how to use XCode to do your C++ assignments. Now, once you launch XCode, you will likely not see some projects that you've done in the past listed over on the right side. You probably won't have any. However, as you do projects, they'll start to appear. It'll be a listing of your recent projects. Now, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to select Create a New Project. Once I've selected Create a New Project, the project template wizard is going to pop up. Now here, I want to make sure that I've selected Mac OS, because that's going to be what I'm going to build my programs for, as well as Command Line Tool. You'll want to select that in the Applications tab. Once you've done that, go ahead and click Next. At this point, you're going to say, all right, what is going to be my product name? So on this one, I'm going to do all my labs, assignments, whatever programs I want to run for Module 1. I'm going to put it in a project name, Module 1 Code. Under Organization Identifier, you can simply put pretty much anything. As you can see here, I put my initials, as well as you want to make sure the language selected is C++. Now, in Xcode, there's several choices you can make. Just make sure for your labs and assignments, because this class is in C++, we selected our language as C++. Once you complete that, go to Next, and it'll ask you where you want to save the files. So on my desktop, in my documents, I've got a folder called Programming 1. I want to make sure all my code goes into Programming 1. That's all my code for the entire class. And I'm going to hit Create. At that point, you can close this for Module 1. If you'll notice here, Module 1 Code, that's our project name. Underneath that, we'll actually have our sort of package or target for Module 1 Code. I'm going to select the main. And here, I'm just going to start my lab. Now, under IOStream, I'm going to go ahead and use the standard namespace. And that will allow me to remove the namespace call from my cout. Now, to make sure that I have everything running correctly, I'm going to go ahead and launch the code. I'm going to get it a little bit bigger here so you can see what's going on. Using the little triangle or arrow at the top, I'm going to click it, and as you will see, my build succeeded. Hello world. Now, here is where I could actually complete my lab if I wanted to. And I can write another statement. Possibly put this is for lab 1. Okay, save it, run it again. Okay, and I could have this for lab 1. Now, if I'm going to complete another lab and I don't want to create a new workspace or project, what I'm going to do is select Module 1 Code at the very top. Remember, that's my project name. I'm going to go to, at the very top, File, New, and what I want to do is select a new target. Maybe I'm going to do lab 2 here. And so I'm going to repeat the process, Mac OS, make sure Command Line Tool is selected, hit Next, and here I'm going to call this Lab 2. Click Finish, and as you'll notice now, I have Lab 1 code and Lab 2. I'm going to expand Lab 2. Here's my main for Lab 2. I'm going to select it. And again, I can have a completely different executable as this is a different target. So in here, using namespace standard, okay, and get rid of the cout, the namespace call to cout. I can do hello world from lab 2. Save it. Now, notice here at the very top, I have to tell it what target I want to run. This is in my previous target. Assume this might be lab 1. So I want to actually go to lab 2. I select it, go down. Now I select lab 2. and I can run lab 2 and work on my code from lab 2. But this advantage of this is each one of these targets allows for a different main, so you could have multiple labs in the same project. Now, with that being said, I would definitely recommend that you create a brand new project when you're going to do module 2. Anyway, thanks for watching.